Hello. Hello. Come in. Yes, so you're here for your Oshawott annual exam. Okay, that's good. It's always good to check up on your Pokemons, make sure they're nice and healthy. Nothing concerning going on with Oshawott, right? Okay. That is great. I'm so glad to hear that. And are you interested in looking for new shells for him to carry around? Maybe? Okay, you'll see the options I have. Alright, well, I see you already have your Oshawott here. And just from general observations, he does look very happy and healthy. He is weighing him with my hand here. He is a very good weight. Obviously, I'll get his measurements in, his ears, his nose, his tail, everything. I'll get his measurements in, but just from looking at him and observing, he seems to be very, very healthy. Okay, so I guess I'll just get right out started. I'll get started with the measurements. Now, this might be a little hard because I don't have a table, but I can do my best. So, I'm going to just wrap the tape measure around him. Okay, and his circumference is good. And then I'll just get his height, starting from the top of his head here, going all the way down. 8 inches, that's good. That's good. All right, now I can get my other. This is going to be easier to measure without my table, so just prop him up and I'll put it to what I estimate his measurements to be. So this is going to be for his nose. Let's see. Okay, my estimate was a little off. That's okay. So I'll just get good. About 1 inch and 1 by 1. That's good. And his eyes here, 1.5 and 1.5. That's good. That's good symmetry. And his ears are nice and symmetrical. That's good. And then the size of the length of his tail here. The length of his tail. I'm gonna guess about 3 inches. 2.5, so I wasn't that far off. Okay. Now let me get my light. Here. His shell is nice yellow. Oshawotts prefer, yellow. His eyes. His dilation's good. Just from different angles. Under his nose and his mouth. That's good so far. Alright, now I'm going to take a look under his arms. And his other arm. That's good. And then his little feet here. My light would work. And then I'm just gonna his tail. Alright. Next, I'm just gonna do a mobility check. So I'm just gonna move different parts of him. And if he's in any discomfort, he will react. So I'm gonna start off with his arm. Good. And then his tail. Alright, and his feet. His nose. His ears. And then around his collar. Yep, everything is good in that department. So now, I'm just going to take a closer look with my magnifying glass here. I'm going to take a closer look at his freckles, his shell, and his eyes. Those are the most important things. Freckles. I meant whiskers. His whisker pores. Alright, I'm just taking a look in his eyes. On the other side. His whisker pores seem to be nice and healthy. And then his shell. So the shell he's been carrying around is a very small shell. Does he use it regularly? Yeah? Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright. And I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna follow along. Then his under his and his shell. Okay. And then along his back, his head. Those are just some nerve points. This side again. There's something there. I'm gonna pluck it off. Pluck it off. Okay. Next, I do notice, has he been feeling a little down lately? Yeah? Okay, well that's an easy fix. I'm just gonna do a quick little, kind of like a spa treatment, but not really. It's just things that'll remind him of his home, like where he comes from, where he originates from, and hopefully, I mean, he seems very happy, but this will make him more happy. So I'm just gonna start off with this. The sound of water can be very relaxing to him. Very refreshing. He is a sea otter. It's important to know your Pokemon breeds. Alright, there's that. And the next is just some sand in a jar. Just making these sounds by his ears. I don't know if you can really hear it. He has stronger ears than we do. So yeah. That should work. And then the last thing for his little treatment, I'm just going to give him a nice little brush here. Switch hands here. Okay. And now, lastly, did you still want to look at some new seashells? Seashells? Yes? Okay, well, I'm just going to hand him back to you. There you go. All right. So now I'm going to get out. I have 3 shell options. One might be a little too big for this Oshawott, but it is this big conch shell. I believe it's a conch shell. I don't know the names of shells, but it's pretty big, and that's why I'm saying I don't think that this one should go to this Oshawott, just because this is mainly for their evolution types when they become those sumo wrestler type. But yeah, this is a nice shell though. So since this one is too big, I can show you the 2 other options that are much more for this sized Oshawott. We have this smaller, more reasonably sized. I don't know. More reasonably sized conch shell that he can carry around. And this has little spikes in the end, so when he throws it as his attack, it does do more damage. So it also upgrades the damage. Okay? And then this last one, it's just a bigger version of the shell he already has. It's just harder. It's more reinforced. So it's the same as the other one. It will enhance, it will upgrade the attack damage. The other one just has more attack damage because of the spikes. This one is just solely because of how hard it is. Yeah? You want to go with this one? Perfect choice. I think that is a perfect choice. So I will type that into your files. You can go to the front desk. They will check you out. You will pay for that shell there. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing day. And I also hope that your Oshawott stays nice and happy and